What's up, TRC fans? Don't miss our upcoming event, TRC Street Kings at Palm Beach International Raceway. Alright guys, today's the day, TRC Invitational. It's about 7 a.m. We're on our way to Palm Beach International Raceway. Riding up with my boy Gordon. See you at the track. Video, we had a ton of positive feedback. A lot of people had questions asking how many miles were on the engine, because it is a hard thing to believe that this engine has been running for a good bit over 10 years, and especially at the 700, 800 horsepower range for the most of its life, all the way up to over 1,000 for the past couple of years. The engine was built probably a year or two after this car was purchased new from the dealer in 2006. The car currently has 29,000 miles on it. So while it's a low mile car because it was never daily driven, those are pretty much all race miles. So I mean, if I had to take a guess, it has to be somewhere between 500 to 1,000, wide open, 100% wide open throttle pulls in this car or on this engine. So for engine oil, we use AMSOIL Dominator Racing Oil, 15W50. Been using this since day one. So it's on Nitto NT 555R all the way around. Still got a lot of tread on these things. Show you guys underside of the car. ASC titanium exhaust. Still on factory axles. So for our oil filter, we're just using a factory Mitsubishi OEM oil filter. So after posting the dyno video, a lot of people were asking questions regarding the actual internal specs of the engine. It's low compression piston. So a lot of guys these days will run a higher compression 10 to 1, 11 to 1 piston in order to make more horsepower with the engine. So we think that the lower compression actually helped the longevity of the engine, even though we were running it so hard for so long. Between that and Lance's tuning, we think that's helped the engine survive. So being that we run a lower compression engine, we have to run a lot more timing than an Evo normally would, and a lot of boost. All right guys, so we're here with Andre EMS. We're fitting our new custom catch can setup. You guys saw it last time at the dyno. We had Zephyr Hills bottle for our catch can. So also while we're at it, just a little bit more race prep, we're gonna go ahead and re-torque down these head studs. We recently installed a set of ARP 625 plus head studs. Once we knew we were cranking it over 1,000, we wanted to make sure that we wouldn't, you know, lift the head or anything like that, you know, running crazy amounts of boost. And, you know, as that's a very common thing in a 4G63. So we've done probably, since we installed, we've probably done, I don't know, 20, 30 pulls in the car. It's usually just good measure to just go ahead and retorque those. All right, guys, we're out here at Palm Beach International Raceway. Mentioned the guys are getting the track all prepped up for us. Guys are starting to roll in. Got the HP Logic R34 GTR, that car's sequential, super badass. Gordon's Evo 10, the TRC Sequential Evo. We got Lee's R34 that just rolled in. That thing is bad. It's making some more power since last time we featured it. It's about 8:30 in the morning and temperature's already about 1,000 degrees. It's gonna be a hot day, but we're gonna make the best of it and have some fun. So the TRC Invitational is actually a private, invite-only event. All of these cars are gonna be coming out to our public event, TRC Street Kings, February 15th, 2020. So we're gonna be releasing the link to get tickets and get your race spots shortly in the next week or so. So keep a lookout for that. We're gonna start this thing up, give you a little walk around. This thing sounds so good with the Boost Logic exhaust. This thing shoots crazy flames at night. Jesus, that thing leaves. Damn, dude. Oh my God. That, bud?
Holy shit. Easily the hardest launching car I've ever been in.
My name is Richard Martin. This is a 2016 Porsche Turbo S. Purchased it brand new, started modifying it right away. It has a by design stage 4 kit, which consists of a by design intercoolers, by design tune and map, IPD intake and plenum. Turbos are a by design turbo upgrade. I believe it's his own configuration and that they seem to work really well. The car's been at the track, obviously, and it's been road raced several times and never had an issue.
awesome, guys. That was the first pass in the Evo in a while. It felt really, really, really good. Curious to see what the mile an hour was there. All right, guys, the run everyone's been asking for. So we're gonna do the TRC Sequential Evo IX versus Gordon's Evo X. So we just ran a personal best mile an hour. We got the TRC Sequential Evo IX, and I don't know if you guys remember Bo with the nitrous ZX-10R. We're gonna line them up, just make a couple test hits, just have some fun. All right, so this might be one of the baddest CRXs I've come across. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of sick ones out there, but man, this thing is so badass. It's super clean. Leo, how much boost you run?
40 pounds.
40 pounds, yeah. Jesus Christ. And nitrous?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Look at the two bottles.
Hell yeah.